Leaders Walla here. Welcome to the Mask Leadership episode number LC022, where leaders create more leaders and the Leaders Connect episode. My name is Prakash Sharma, the founder director of Bija Training, as well as the founder of the book, The Mask Leadership. The Mask Leadership community is built with a specific purpose of mission of creating 1,000 plus leaders, wherein week after week we also invite all the working professionals and business people to share their real-time leadership challenges on the website themaskleadership.com, through which we filter all the challenges and we share them to the key corporate current leaders of the companies from the corporate companies, and when they are being invited to the community to share the solutions for the current challenging situations week after week basis. And that's where we call as leaders creating more leaders. So on that note, we all are ready to start. So kindly type ready and then we will start with our guest today, a specific topic on reacting versus responding. So let's see in the chat box, ready, kindly type ready in the chat box and we will see how many people are ready to start. Great. Thanks very much for typing in ready. And as the other members are going to join, before that, let me share with you, for people who are coming for the first time, we all will be muted and we will be definitely giving an opportunity to speak to our guest during a particular opportunity by around 6:57. At that point of time, you may be interacting with our guest. But till such time, it will be muted and we'll be giving you an opportunity for the same. So let me quickly share the professional or personal experience or personal background of our guest today, Mr. Karthik Nagasundaram, who is currently the Director of Global Alliance of Tata Consultancy Services. So Mr. Karthik is married to Ms. Sujata and he has one son named Anand who's studying 6th standard. Karthik's favorite hobbies are more of reading and listening to audio podcasts, listening to audio books, and he loves playing cricket as well. And he's one of his favorite sport is cycling, and much more to listen about Karthik. And he is Karthik. One important point I would like to share. Maybe I'll share that after his professional experience. You'll also get to know the commitment which he has. So over to the professional experience to understand more about our guest, Mr. Karthik Nagasundaram. Let's have look at a video for his professional experience. So here is the video. Great. So welcome, Mr. Karthik, and members as well as the guest. Let's type welcome, Mr. Karthik on the chat box, and Mr. Karthik is here for us. So welcome, Mr. Karthik. Is it unmuted, Mr. Karthik? Just a moment. Is it fine now?
Hey Prakash, good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Thank you very much, Mr. Karthik. So members as well as visitors, I would like to share one point saying that Mr. Karthik is for us here live from Chicago. So may I know what's the time, Karthik, there in Chicago now?
Yeah, actually, Prakash, I'm in California, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. now for me here.
Oh, wow. You're in California at 5 a.m. Thanks very much for that commitment, Karthik. California, 5 a.m., and you're here for us today early in the morning. And thanks very much for all our members as well as the visitors who are here today. Great. That shows the commitment as a leader, how you are, Karthik. Great.
Thank you.
So, yes. So let's start, Karthik, about the key discussions of what it is. So the topic is reacting versus responding. And as leaders, all in this particular professional community, most of them are leaders, and we all are facing, undergoing a lot of challenging situations. So one such challenging situation was this, which was there on our website as well. So maybe understand what's the difference from you, Karthik, as what's the difference between reacting and responding, and with certain examples, one or two examples, and what a leader should actually do when challenging situations are coming.
Absolutely. So first thing, Prakash, thanks for this opportunity. Good to meet all of you. So I consider this as an opportunity that I am going to share some of my experiences today, right? But at the same time, through this session, I'm also expecting that I get different perspectives, right? When I get into a session like this, I always come in a mode of, okay, open mind, keen to learn. Okay, it's only my experience, my perspective. But as we interact, as you ask some questions, obviously I'll get new perspectives, right? So again, great initiative that you guys are doing, and uh, keep up the good work, Prakash. So coming to your question,
Yeah.
right? Reacting versus responding, right? So it's a uh, it's a very important quality for a leader to have uh, uh, have a responding quality, but it's even I what I would say as it's a life skill, right? It's a life skill, and it doesn't come suddenly all of a day. Like, say for example, uh, let me just give you an example, right? So I'm waking up here early, right? uh, uh, then I get my day starts on a wrong note, and I start from here driving to work. Once I start driving to work, okay, because my day has started on a wrong note, I get reactive, right? So I get into the traffic on the road. I have a road rage. Okay, it starts from there, and my entire day is spoiled. Like, say somebody honks behind me, I say, why are you doing this? Like, I'm going at my own pace. Let me go. And nobody has the patience. So this is even from basic things, right? So reaction is essentially an impulse quality that we possess, and it is some behavior, as we say, react, right? It is an impulsive behavior that we do in the heat of the moment. Sometimes reactions are with the gut feeling, like what we feel, what we perceive, okay? And it is also based on some prejudice, right? So what I think of, let me give you a very simple scenario.
Sure.
Like, we are on a video call here. Let us assume like one of the guys who is here uh, has uh, has something going on background, right? And they are on unmuted mode, and I hear a background noise, and as a speaker into this forum, I can get annoyed, right? That's my reaction. But in reality, if I have to take this situation, I don't know what's going on with that guest who has joined. Like, he might have some very urgent situation that has cropped up that is very, very important. Okay. And all I know is, hey, you know what? This is a forum where everyone needs to be joining, everyone needs to pay attention. And just because this guest is not paying attention, I'm saying, I'm getting disturbed, I'm getting distracted, right? So that's reaction.
Perfect.
But what happens in terms of, like, if there is a real situation, I don't react, I respond. Okay,
Mm.
I respond and say that, hey, Mr. So and so or Mrs. So and so, I think you are having a problem, right? Probably, is there something that we could help, or probably you can take a break and then come back. Okay, that's the response, and that also gives them the opportunity to think through, okay, is that something important that I can, okay, it's okay that I can walk out and then come back, right? So reaction is more impulsive, and it always leads to what I would say as some kind of, in more situations, heartburn to others. It spoils relationships, it doesn't build relationship, and as any leader, right, it is very important, we need to develop that people relationship.
Great. Excellently shared, Karthik, which is reactive is more impulsive and spoils the relationship, whereas responding, that was very nicely articulated, in fact, saying that I believe there is some problem and is there any possibility where I can help you? So this dialogue will make the other person feel very comfortable rather than being a very kind of annoyed feeling. It will be more a comfortable feeling we should be giving them. Wonderfully.
Absolutely.
So, Karthik, thanks for making us understand that for a leader's quality, it is more important is the responding behavior. So, when a challenging situation comes, that means a leader's role is to actually get into a responding behavior rather than reactive behavior, rightly told. So, every leader will definitely undergo a challenging situation. Definitely, yes, that's what we all understand, right? So, having been said that, now we are also able to understand saying that now we need to start demonstrating more of a responding behavior. So, but there are in reality there are leaders who are only reacting when challenging situations come. So, the real solution what they're looking at is it possible how to shift from a reactive behavior to a responding behavior, and how the shift can happen. And if you can share your experience and how the shift can happen, that will be really helpful for us.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a great question. And let me tell you, uh, so it's not very easy to make this shift from reaction to response, right?
True.
But if we have that inner urge that uh, the people around us,
Hmm.
okay, the work that we are doing, okay, is owned by us, and everyone is important to get this job done. When the quality of I moves to a quality or thought of a we, okay, and an ecosystem,
Okay.
that could be the first change, right? So everyone is important. Okay, so that is what I consider as one of the very important quality. Like, say, for example, I can give you multiple examples, right, from my superior to my subordinate, how people can deal in situations, right? When somebody is in a stress, obviously that's when it is testing times, right? So
True.
when things are good, everybody likes to be like nice, and like being okay, you know what, that's okay, fine, this would work, this would. When there are testing times, that's when it really tests the character out. So in real situations, I have worked with people, okay, who are my superior. In my entire experience, I've seen people where they are they are very reactive, right? That kind of strains the relationship. But I've also worked with people who give us space, right? If there is a challenge, yes, they understand there is a challenge, okay, they give us space once. So it is very important for as leaders, okay, what I'm trying to tell the forum is, it is important that we have to give some space to the people with whom we are interacting. And who knows, we might have two ideas to deal out of the situation as a solution, but
Hmm.
the team, once we give them that space, they might contribute maybe another five ideas, and out of the five, probably there could be one golden idea that could be the elixir that we are all looking for. So giving that space, okay, not reacting in the moment, but trying to understand, empathizing in the situation. Okay, what if I was on the other side, okay, and if I react now, what is going to happen? So, thinking around those lines, right? These two, I would say, as the key qualities. And obviously, it's not going to happen in a larger situation directly, okay? This needs to start with smaller things, right? So, this needs to start from smaller things uh, when we are dealing with people. We will have to practice that, and only then in larger situations we will be able to emulate that.
Great. So that means I understand what you're saying, that empathy is one of the important quality which needs to be demonstrated if we need to shift ourselves from reactive to responding. So this is
Correct.
one of the important quality you say. Great. And that means in empathy, so if you have to really empathize with people, and there are a lot of other aspects. That means empathy leads. If I have to empathize first and the person, I also need to undergo that. I need to accept his views. If he is undergoing a challenging situation, if, for example, my subordinate is undergoing a challenging situation, if I have to empathize him, I need to accept first that, okay, he is undergoing a challenging situation. So, if we have to empathize and then if we have to accept, will this really help us in transition ourselves from reactive to responding? And if so, are there could be any other challenges could be there? What do you think on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, see, empathizing is one of the qualities that is required. Obviously, get into the mode of response,
Hmm.
but that alone is not a quality. And obviously, like, see, just because you empathize, you are not going to find a solution. Okay, so it is very important that while we empathize, while we understand, it is also having that open mindedness, okay,
Yes.
of getting people along and kind of trying to uh, um understand the larger scenario that we have, or the larger problem that we have,
Hmm.
and going on with a solution mindset. So we have to always lead by example, okay, by providing solutions to problems. And when we start discussing solutions,
Hmm.
right, when we start discussing solutions, obviously we should encourage, or what I'm trying to tell you is, like, say, for this problem I might have a solution,
Hmm.
but in real world situations it's not binary, right? It's not zero or one. It doesn't work that way. In real world there could be multiple solutions. So
Yes.
that is where the second point, Prakash, that I mentioned was to give space, right? We
Yes.
will have to uh, encourage people to have open dialogue, okay? We will have to encourage them to share ideas with us, okay, along with empathizing, so that will lead to more solutions, and it helps us in picking a better one that is suited for the given situation.
Rightly shared, Karthik. So one is space, another is empathy, and now one more which I was wonderfully shared, that we need to move towards solution. Correct. So that means if we have to start responding, we need to also start thinking that are we giving solutions or are we talking about problems? So where do you think responding, that means what you're saying is it goes more towards solution we need to start talking. Am I right, Karthik?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, okay. So that means when we are also talking more about problems, we are actually reacting.
That is correct.
Wow, that's wonderfully shared. That means you come to understanding saying that when we start talking about problems, those are actually we're getting to reacting more. So we get annoyed, or as you rightly told, one of the first behavior, right, or the feeling, right?
Yes.
And here we are the other side, solutions, which actually makes us comfortable. So greatly said.
Yeah, absolutely. Just to add on to that, right?
Yes,
So
please.
when we talk about problems, right? So essentially, what happens is our behavior kind of shifts into a prejudice, right? So, like, say, for example, I just gave that example of uh, being on a video conference and somebody. So that example, if I look at that, okay, when I'm thinking about that as a problem, okay, I'm reacting, right? That reaction is kind of prejudiced. Okay, what I have experienced in the past. Obviously, the experience in the past is going to help me, but please note, okay, experiences of two kinds. Okay,
True.
one is a negative experience, one is a positive experience. And as leaders and humans, if you are able to pick up positive experience, that's going to lead us uh, 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 in a very pragmatic and futuristic way. But if we pick up negative experiences and we are going to kind of have a close mindset, okay, again, that is reaction and that's not solution or response.
Very nicely added, Karthik. So that means apart from problem and solution, we also add on more of a positive experience and negative experience. So only when we get into a positive experience, it is becoming more of a responding.
Yes, that is correct.
Wonderfully added. So great, Karthik. It's been really wonderfully understanding about how the difference between the reacting and responding and how step by step we actually can move ahead. So one question has come in the chat box, Karthik, where Mr. Rajiv, one of our members, is asking, said, how about responding in our personal lives? Will not that experience help in official life?
Absolutely. So, like they say, right? If I have to change a country, okay, it
Yeah,
always needs to start from my home.
true.
That's a very important perspective, right? So we have to start something small, and that small always starts from home, and home is always personal to all of us, right?
True.
Once we start practicing these qualities in home with our children, right, and the family and the elders, especially with elders, right? So we have all grown up, but still we are still their children, and if we are able to respond to them, that will create a lot of positive energy, and that positive energy is something that, as humans, whether we follow a particular religion, or if we follow a particular even if we don't follow a religion, we don't have a belief, but I am sure all of us believe in a positive energy. So
True.
that is required, and starting that from home is going to help us.
Very rightly told, Karthik. In fact, Rajiv, thanks very much for that question. Honestly speaking, definitely the more we start from our personal life, because at home there are many factors and many challenges come where we tend to react. More of a reactive behaviors are actually seen rather than officially in our professional space. That's a good question, Mr. Rajiv. Thanks for that question as well. So, Karthik, now it's a time now that you have given us more insights and more inputs. Now is the time where we generally ask a quick quiz to all our members who are present here today. So, just to understand what's their takeaways and how much of understanding they've got. So, we'll just take under 2 minutes and we'll again come back to you, Karthik. Yeah?
Sure.
So, great. So, members as well as the visitors who are here for the first time. So, we are here for a quiz question, and for the quiz, we have our member, Mr. Rengarajan, who is from Nash Industries, is going to start or ask us a quick quiz about the discussions which we had with Mr. Karthik. So over to you, Mr. Rengarajan. Go ahead. You able to unmute, Mr. Rengarajan? Okay, they'll be given an option to unmute. So I believe you can go ahead to.
Yeah, I just unmuted. Thanks for giving the opportunity, Prakash.
Yes.
Yeah, here first I want to inform our previous week quiz competition winner, Mr. Lakshmi Narasimhan sir, who got the Mask Leadership book as a prize.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I've just.
So congratulations, Mr. Lakshmi Narasimhan, for getting the Mask Leadership book, which was the last week's quiz winner.
Yeah, I just made him in the background. Congrats to him. books always make us man into a human. So book is always a good price to get it. So just as you told, faster fingers first, and the earlier bird always get their worms.
Yes.
Okay. So the question which is for the week is, sir told two quality to have to be in the reaction. What are all the two quality when the people will get while they react?
Okay. So, what are the two qualities when they respond or when they react?
React.
React. Perfect. So that's a question which is being asked to all. So fastest fingers first. So answers on the chat box, please. Okay. That space and sympathy is what he says. Okay.
It is for responding. I asked for reaction.
Yes.
If the people want to react, what are all the two feelings are told?
In other words, if how do we understand that am I reacting? So there were two feelings, in fact, he told. Am I right?
Yeah, yes.
Perfect. So let's look at the answers. He's asking about reacting, not about responding. But yeah, once we are more aware about reacting, that's when we'll be able to shift ourselves to responding. Good. So space, sympathy, stress, okay? There are answers coming up, Rangarajan. You got the answer, Rangarajan?
No.
Not yet. So that's about...
Ramakrishnan, yes, has given the thing. Partially it was correct. Gut feeling is there.
Yes. So one is a gut feeling.
Yeah.
So at least one partial answer, we got it. So
yeah,
go ahead, Rangarajan, then we can go ahead and announce the winner.
The winner is Ramakrishnan, yes.
Wonderful. Great.
So also, I'm handovering to Prakash. What is the price which is there? You can announce now.
Wow. Okay. Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Rangarajan. That's really been great and it's been really wonderful. So congratulations, Mr. Ramakrishnan. Ramakrishnan, you get this time a book from one of our members, Mr. Rajiv Muthe. That is what you're going to get it. So the book name is called Straight from the Heart. And he's the person who is actually, Mr. Rajiv Muthe, is actually going to help us out in giving this book to the quiz winner. So congratulations, Mr. Ramakrishnan here. So all the members kindly type clap, clap, clap for Mr. Ramakrishnan for answering it partially. But Rangarajan, I will have to leave you here. Tell us, what are the two qualities? One is, he said, the gut feeling. What was the second one? Rangarajan. Rangarajan, let me know the answers for the... Okay, I believe Rangarajan is...
Yeah, it is pre-justice and gut feeling.
Super cool, right? It also pre-judging, right? Pre-judging.
Yeah. We will assume before reacting their question, we will assume they are going to do something. So pre-judges and gut feeling.
Pre-judging and the gut feeling are the two aspects which we need to think or be aware of if I am reacting. So wonderful. Thank you very much, Rangarajan, for being in here again. So Ramakrishnan sir, and congratulations again for you. And
thank you.
You won the book called Straight from the Heart from Rajiv Mutedat, and congratulations to you. So you get an opportunity to ask a question to our guest, Mr. Karthik. So what is the question you'd like to ask Mr. Karthik sir?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes.
Happy to connect with you.
Yes, sir.
It is very good, very nice, sir, hearing about reacting and responding. This more all about it may be psychological oriented, reacting and responding. Responding is not at all very easy thing. So it will not come easily to all the people, even those with the high level leaders also. I think it needs some high level maturity.
True.
Is it correct, sir?
Yes, sir, Mr. Ramakrishnan. That is a very rightly in a very right way you have put, right. So you called it maturity. Yes, maturity to me is something that everyone needs to have, right. So like say when we all started working in our career, like for a given situation, the perspective that we have had and this the perspective that we have today, right? So we might have got angry for even smaller things, but today, though the by just by me calling it smaller things, those doesn't really matter. So that's the path in which we have grown. And as I told you, maturity with positive experience and synergy is very important. So it's a combination of maturity with positive. I've also seen certain leaders who are very mature, but they are always in a closed mindset. They always think that probably only think of the negative consequences before coming out with a solution. That doesn't give them that open mindset that is required for them to act. So yes, maturity with positive experience and synergy is very important.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you for such a good question.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ms. Karthik. Very nicely answered. So maturity with positivity leads us towards solution. And maybe we are getting more and more better, Karthik, as you are sharing it. So all this is being getting added. Great. So visitors as well as the members, here's the time now. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask question now to Mr. Karthik, and he will be able to answer us for your respective questions. Either one option, you can raise your hand and we'll be able to unmute you. Or if you feel that you want to type in the chat box, feel free. So, Mr. Karthik, one question we have received in the chat box. So, is from Mr. Devarayan. But before that, I missed to introduce Ramakrishnan to all. Ramakrishnan is the HR head from Parley Foods. Am I right, Mr. Ramakrishnan? Parley Foods, right? Okay. So it's Mr. from Parley Foods. So that's where from Ramakrishnan is. So Mr. Devarayan is also there. I would request Devarayan to kindly unmute yourself and ask your question to our guest, Mr. Karthik.
Yeah. Thanks, Prakash.
Yes.
Yeah. Hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Yes. Thank you. Good to be here, Karthik, to hear all your experiences and sharing the nuances of reacting and responding. So we all generally tell that, it is better to respond, not to react. And but anyway, it is a matured way, as you really told, no, when you climb up in the ladder of leadership. So it is very, very important that, uh, we mind our responses so that it will impact larger people. Like, when we are in a smaller when you're in a smaller circle, it will affect a lesser number of people. When you grow, it will your response or your reaction will affect a larger number of people. So you should be so mindful. So rightly said. But actually, what I'm trying to ask is for the benefit of the fraternity. Is there any situation where we need not to respond, only react? Right? We generally say that not to react, only respond. Respond is good than react. So, do we have any situations where we should not respond? We should only react. I just wanted to put the other question otherwise.
Okay. So that's a very nice question. Obviously, there are life situations in any personal life, right? So where in a moment of second, you will have to we as individuals will have to take a decision. Okay. That is one situation that I can think of. Other, as Prakash kind of called out, right? So I have interest in some sports. Okay, in sports, we always, and as a cricket loving nation, we always say that, hey, you know what, that batsman has a great technique and he has a great impulse. Okay, so that's a reaction, right? So these are situations I can think. But a very good question. I would like to add one perspective here, which is no response, no reaction. There could be situations which are very, very powerful in certain situations, especially to people who know us well, who work with us all the time, right? In a given situation, I have seen people under me or people above me, both ways. When I don't react, when I don't respond, there is a silent message that I'm giving, saying that, hey, you know what, that is what you're trying to do is not in the direction or in not a way that is going to work beneficially for the company. Rather, you are reacting, and for your reaction, it doesn't call a equal reaction or a response. A silence speaks, uh, is as powerful as thousand words, as the saying goes, right? So that's also a situation. I hope I answered your question, but yeah, it's a very good perspective.
True. Thank you. Just for the benefit of all. So
Yeah.
thank you there. Thanks a lot. You have put it
Just
well.
to add on, they were in, if I remember, Hitachi, right? You're from Hitachi.
Yeah, I'm heading Hitachi ABB Power Grids HR compliances.
Wonderful. Thanks very much, Jaren. Jaren, just to add on, okay, it was actually a good question, but on the other side, if you just have to answer saying that, is there any situation where we can react and not respond? I just remembering, I thought I'll just share it with you. For example, kids are there, maybe very small, 3 years or 2 years kids, and they are in fact going and keeping their fingers in the socket, electrical socket. At that point of time, what the instant reaction comes, only we react and we only try to pull them out rather than we respond to them. So that's just one of the situation which I get. So similar situations when we are on fire, these are some of the situations where we tend to react and not respond immediately. But these are two which I am able to get. Hope sure, definitely would have given you a couple of answers.
Yeah. In a nutshell, actually, even Karthik told when it comes to the safety or in exigencies or emergencies, right? Like better to react than respond. That's what he said. It's
Rightly
truly
said.
these two incidences are coinciding. Yes.
Thanks very much, Mr. Devarayan.
Yeah. Thank you.
Karthik, we also have another question from Mr. Harisha. Harisha, would you like me to unmute yourself and ask the question, or it's there in the chat box? Harisha? Okay, maybe believe he is unable to unmute. All right, so in interest of the time, I would take up the question. Karthik, the question of chat box is there. The question Mr. Harisha is asking is, actually one person is overloaded in his existing activities and we are putting additional responsibilities frequently. So during that situation, we have to react or respond, is the question. In fact, Mr. Harisha is asking.
So, so just to understand, like there is a person who is kind of overloaded with responsibilities. So, is the question that should the person react or respond? Is that from the person who is overloaded with responsibility, or from the person who is giving more responsibility? And how should I respond or react?
So that's a
I
good
just wanted some clarity.
question which we need to understand. So Harisha, if you can help us out in understanding us the question better, we'll be able to give you the solution. Mr. Harisha, we also have unmute.
Hello.
Yes, Harisha.
Yes,
please go ahead.
Harisha, please go ahead.
Sir, you are able to hear. Actually, I'm in travel. That is why I'm not able to unmute.
That's fine. But
Hello.
we just had a quick question, Harisha.
Hello, sir. Sir, you are able to hear?
Okay.
Yes, please.
Harisha, that's
Okay, so Prakash, let us do something. Let us take both the perspectives here and try to
Yes.
answer, and
Thank you,
hopefully it helps, right? So one is we overload a person with responsibilities. Okay, that statement itself is a statement that kind of shows that the person probably is not enjoying the work, right? I have seen people, including many of us in this forum here, we don't shy away from doing more, right? So, like say for example, I have to get on to a customer call, my 6 a.m., but I don't mind getting on a call at 5 a.m. and getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning and getting ready for this. Okay, do I enjoy this? Yes, this is a responsibility. But do I enjoy this? Then I don't take the stress in me that okay, this is something that I have to do. Okay, but if I don't enjoy, then there is a problem. So where is the problem? The problem obviously is in me. There could be two situations where my boss thinks that Karthik can do this, okay, but I feel I'm not fit. So uh, there is a chance of having multiple other open conversations. Okay, why do we think that he's overloading me with more responsibilities? Okay, and probably that can give a solution that is beneficial to me as well as to him or her, right? So that is from that perspective. So from a perspective of if I'm overloaded with responsibilities, okay, reacting is not a good solution at all. I would definitely respond. Okay, and if it is from a supervisor's perspective, okay, if I am a responsive, which also correlates to responsible leader, okay, I would not overload anybody with more work unless I feel that they are able to do, or they are starting their career and I have a lot of confidence and I can see that okay, it's like the iron that is in the ironsmith's hand, right? So the molten iron, and I'm trying to shape it out so that I see that through my experience that this person is going to be molded in such a beautiful way that he will use this experience towards. So that is the only situation where I would have to have a transparent discussion and tell that this is going to work for you, believe me, in the long run.
Great. Wonderfully shared, Karthik, on taking both the perspectives into consideration. One is as a leader, or one is the person who is actually undergoing a stressful situation. So excellently shared. So thanks very much, Karthik. And are we having any other questions on the chat box? I believe chat box is done. Or any other questions? I believe none have raised the hand. And also time for us. But is there any other question? So if so, we will be taking up. Else, we'll quickly summarize in the meantime what is our discussion, what's our understanding. And as we summarize, and still we have one question. If you want to take, we will definitely take it up. All right. So, okay, who says I have a question? Once again, Mr. Devrayan says he has a question. So, Devrayan, now sir, we want to take. Okay, go ahead. We are unmuting you, Mr. Devrayan. Go ahead and ask the question quickly, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity again. Like, generally in the corporate or in the work environment, so what are all the occasions we generally tend to react, and what are all the occasions, what like you feel even now we are responding? So, like, immediately it will take some time from the reaction to the responding nature, right? But to be very conscious on what are all the situations where people generally react immediately, or what are the situations even today we respond. So what are the situations will you tell us, to be conscious when you're reacting, or to move to responding?
So reaction, as I told you, Mr. Devarayan, right? So where do we usually react, right? So I gave you certain examples of life exigency situations, okay, or in a sport or something. So uh, when it's like this, right? So when you when it is something when something comes to you as a surprise, okay, and we don't have a positive experience, that's the situation when we try to react.
Yes.
When it's something is surprising and when we correlate that with a negative experience, okay, or fun for some reason, uh, uh, we think that is an insecure to our existence in the organization, okay. So those are the situations where we react. But if we know that this is not something that is going to put me into an insecure situation, okay, we will stop reacting and be responsive, right? So there are a lot of situations, like say for example, I'm in a customer facing role, there is an agreement, there is a contract by which we work with our customers, right? Obviously, everything has a contract. Now, the customer's expectation is we will have to fulfill the contract, obviously, but if I have to retain the work next time, I'll have to overperform. So again, there is a boundary, there is a contract. What can I deliver? So in that mode, the customer always tend to be hugely demanding, and if I am reactive to that situation, probably that's not going to help me. Okay, I'm being defensive when I get into a conversation with the customer, right? Rather, I will have to go with an open mindset and try to be in a responsive mode so that I can understand why is he so demanding, and take him also into that transparent game. You know what? I'm here to help you out as a customer, but you will also have to understand that there are limitations under this contract. Okay, now let us amend this contract. Let us come to an agreeable terms and let's do that. So that's one example, Mr. Devarayan.
Yeah, true. Most it happens more in the service industry, right? It's like good. So maybe any negative remarks on a person, or kind of as you rightly said, if there is any threats to his work or job, so then immediately people will jump into the reactive mode rather than response mode. And if there is anything not threatening, then they may take some time. So the time gives them to respond rather than reacting, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
So great, Devarayan. Thanks for asking the question. I'm sure you would have got the answer as well. So great. So with that, let's
Prakash,
continue.
I'm not sure Mr. David Selvaraj has a question. He has been trying to.
Oh my God. All right, time is also running and pressing, but members, if you all are okay, we can, but we need to check the guests' availability. Karthik, if you are okay, we can take up the question, Karthik.
Yeah, I'm okay for next 5 minutes, Prakash. Yeah.
Another 5 minutes more, is it okay? Okay, perfect. Then, if David Selvaraj is having a question, David, if you're having a question, please go ahead, and we are unmuting you, David.
Thank you, Prakash. You've been benevolent in unmuting me. I have logged in a little late because I had certain things, because I was out with my son who's just come from US, and I really regret that I logged in late. But then I'd been listening to the last 15 minutes conversation.
Okay.
The reactions, what Sir has been telling. Well, I'd been in the army and I was in Sikkim. Okay, and there was a situation where I had to react in a different way in the middle of the night. Temperatures were -12. That was different. Then I was in a situation in Citibank in Shakti Towers in 766 Anna Salai, where there was a fire accident. There, I had to react in a different way. So I feel that's where the leaders make a difference. Depending on the situation, the leader's caliber come out in the forum, and then we need to react. In Sikkim, it was different. In Citibank, it was different. And I did it, and probably I was successful. And that's what I think Sir was also trying to tell. And I really loved it. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, David, sir, for sharing your excellent experience. Definitely. So,
and to add on to that, Prakash, thank you for your service to the nation. Yes. We are honored.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
True. Great. Thanks very much, David. In fact, I'm sure a lot of reactive and responsive situations Mr. David Selvaraj would have undergone as an ex-serviceman there. Great, sir. We respect you for the same. So coming to all almost a summary of the understanding of the program here, which we have today. So thanks very much, Karthik. So I'll just quickly summarize what all we have discussed and understood so far. So for that, I'm just taking through the our mask leadership. We're able to see on my screen at the background where the mask leadership, we have 5 basic elements of leadership. Those 5 basic elements are, one is called the productive habits, which is called PH. UH we have, which is called the unproductive habits. We have skills as a leader. We have positive feelings, PF, as leaders, and NF, which is negative feelings. And today, if we really talk about reacting, is all about an unproductive habit, which is UH. So are more and more are we able to shift ourselves from unproductive habits to a productive habits of responding? And what we've understood from you, Karthik, is definitely we also should not have a negative feeling. We should start getting a positive feeling. So when you start off with a question, you have told that we get annoyed sometimes. So annoyed becomes a negative feeling, and on the other side, we feel comfortable. So when we get into reactive mode, we are annoying. So that's a negative feeling. And responding is more of a becoming more comfortable, more of a positive feeling. So if we look at it, these 5 elements of a leadership is where it covers, and the book called The Mask Leadership. And just to summarize all the points today, which we have discussed with Mr. Karthik, we started off with the meaning between the difference between the reacting and responding. An excellent example of how in online itself we have understood. The understanding was more about the qualities which we need to analyze ourselves. If we are reacting means it is more of prejudging. If you are prejudging and if we are gut feeling, that means we are actually getting into reactive mode. But on the other side, if you have to respond, we need to get into the qualities of we need to have space. We need to give space to each other, as well as we need to empathize. So these are 2 more qualities which I've understood from your side. And then from there, we moved on to understanding, saying that reacting is more about, in fact, a negative or problem. We talk about the problems only, and responding is more about solutions we talk. That was very nicely articulated. And to add on, we also understood that reacting is more about not only, in fact, just problem, but also talking negative. So problem and talking negative are the 2 cues and signals we can understand that I am reacting. Rather on the other side, we can look at, we're talking about positive, and we are more and more solution driven, are making us responding. And wonderful solutions are being shared by the questions also, which even our members have asked, which needs to be really more and more examples were being portrayed. So thanks very much, Karthik. And I'm sure these qualities, what you've understood from you, our members will definitely go back to apply it and demonstrate it in their respective personal as well as professional life. So members and visitors, if you all definitely you are confident that you go back to demonstrate being more responding in the challenging situations, type yes in the chat box. Let me see how many yeses are coming in fact in the chat box, and that will really help us. All right, so I'm yet to see a yes in the chat box. Are we really going to respond or are we going to react? So if you're going to respond, type yes in the chat box henceforth. All right. So thanks very much for people who are typing in yes. So just a quick snapshot then for the visitors who are here for the first time. Let me give a quick explanation. The Mask Leadership Leaders Connect episode happens every week after week on a Wednesday evening from 6:30 p.m. to 7:15 p.m., which is the Indian Standard Time. And what we do is we invite key corporate leaders from the various corporate companies, from the top management, where they give solutions for a real-time challenging situations on leadership. It could be leading self, leading others, or leading business. And if you are one person, if you're having challenges, if you're facing challenges on any of these 3, please go to our website, themaskleadership.com, type in your challenges, and we assure you your challenges, situations are being given solutions by the key top management leaders from the corporate. So, and if you wish to join us, it's completely free. Kindly ping us. You will be seeing my number on the chat box. Kindly ping us your number and we will invite you to the group, which we have either in WhatsApp. We also have it in Facebook and LinkedIn, or visit our website. You can easily join our groups where you'll be able to get every week after week communications. For us, you'll be able to grow. So in other words, that's when we call it as leaders create more leaders. A very structured learning for a week-on-week basis with a real-time challenging situation is what is done here in the Mask Leadership episodes of Leaders Connect. So with that, I would like to introduce you to our next week's guest. So the next week's guest we have is Ms. Kezia Hitesh. This is where it's going to be coming up on my background screen, and there you see her. Ms. Kezia Hitesh is the HR head from Foxconn India. She heads the AP and the Tamil Nadu plant. The complete gamut of experience, where her earlier previous companies where she's been in Nokia, and a lot of understanding about KZI Tej will get to know more deeper and deeper. So stay tuned. So for the link for the next week also will be there in the chat box where we'll be able to help us out or register now itself. So on that note, we'll come back again to Mr. Karthik. Karthik, we have one last question with you, Karthik. So now that I understand we just got extended today, but one last question with you, Karthik. What's the message you would want to share to all our members in the community, Karthik?
So, thanks for the opportunity, Prakash. It has been lovely interacting with everyone. As I told you when I joined these sessions, it's not just about me talking about my experiences, but also learning as a extended family from everyone. Some of the questions have also given me different perspectives. The way you have also put through has given me different perspectives. So I hope it has been a time well spent for everyone. And yeah, in situations in life, most situations in life, we will be better off as humans, as leaders when we respond. But yes, as we also saw in certain examples, we also need to react to certain situations, and we also need not react and need not respond to certain situations. So that is something that we all have to look at on a case-to-case basis and see how we can help the whole humanity as fellow humans and help each other.
Yeah, thank you very much, Karthik. That's an excellent message shared to our community members. Before we thank one and all, I would like to also introduce you to Mr. Rajiv. So, Mr. Rajiv, we would request you to kindly unmute yourself and turn on your camera, please. Mr. Rajiv is the person who has written the book called Straight from the Heart. So, Mr. Rajiv?
Yeah.
Great.
I'm very happy to
review turning on your camera as well.
This
Yeah.
is the book. I congratulate Mr. Ramakrishnan for
Yes.
doing that. It will be my pleasure to pass it on to him.
Great, great. Thank you very much, sir. So please do share that book. I'll just give you maybe 30 seconds. If you can just share about a short description about your book, which you're offering as complimentary to our quiz winner, Mr. Ramakrishnan. It will be very helpful just to give a quick snapshot. So what is that book all about? So that will help people to understand.
No, the title of the book itself, it talks about the thoughts and experiences of an HR professional.
Correct.
So, my overall experience in both public and private sector, ending with Hyundai Motor India Limited. So I worked in all areas of HR. So my experiences I have shared in this. It has been divided into 5 sections. So first you have you have direction and signposts, where we talk about the vision and those kind of things. Then leadership thoughts, number 2. Experiments in learning and development, because I know I last worked heading the learning and development. And the 4th one is introspection and way forward.
Great.
So
I'm sure your book will definitely help Mr. Rajiv, to Mr. Ramakrishnan and a lot of other people.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to his feedback.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And we will be sharing your link on the respective our community page on Facebook as well as on WhatsApp as well, Mr. Rajiv. Definitely our members will be able to read. Yeah. So thanks one and all present here. So thanks very much, Mr. Karthik. I understand you are getting a little delayed, but I'll not take much more time. And it's an honor to share you a thanking video. And we are here to share the thanking video for you, Mr. Karthik. So over to you all, a thanking video for all. A thanking video. Mr. Manish, you can kindly play the thanking video. thank you all the members who have been here today. That's been really great. And unfortunately, Mr. Karthik had just messaged me that he had to leave because he had a customer call and he had left for the day. But thanks all the members. Meet you all again next week. Stay tuned, be active. I'm sure if you're still yet to be a part of the Facebook or LinkedIn or WhatsApp group, please do join. And I'm sure start spreading the message. Let's be all our leaders. Let's start creating more and more leaders. Thanks one and all. Have a nice week ahead and we'll all meet again next week. Thank you.